Have you ever noticed something strange about family gatherings? You go there thinking it's going to be a relaxing day. Maybe you're excited about the food or catching up with everyone. At first, everything seems normal. People are talking, laughing, sharing stories. But then it happens. Someone asks that one question or makes that one comment. And suddenly the whole mood feels a little uncomfortable. Almost every family seems to have that one relative who says things that feel judgmental or just plain awkward. Today, we're going to talk about something many people think about but don't usually say out loud. Why do some relatives act so critical? And more importantly, why does this happen in so many families around the world? Before we go any further, let's be fair. Not every relative is difficult. In fact, many family members are some of the most supportive people in our lives. They celebrate our successes, help us during tough times, and offer advice when we need it. Family can be a powerful support system, a source of guidance and encouragement. For many people, family gatherings are warm, happy moments filled with laughter and connection. But at the same time, families are complicated. Different personalities, different opinions, and different life experiences all come together in one place. Because of that, misunderstandings can happen. Most of the time, it's not because they want to hurt you. Often, it comes from tradition, expectations, or simply the way they were raised. One of the biggest reasons this happens is something called comparison culture. In many families, people naturally compare each other. They compare jobs, education, income, and life achievements. You may have heard comments like, "Your cousin already bought a house," or "Your brother was already working at your age." Sometimes, the person saying these things believes they are motivating you. In their mind, they might think they're encouraging you to aim higher. But for the person hearing those words, it can feel like criticism, making you feel like you're being measured or judged all the time. When this happens repeatedly, it can make family events feel stressful instead of enjoyable. Another major reason is generational differences. Older relatives grew up in a completely different world. Their experiences shaped how they think about life and success. For many of them, success followed a clear path. Study hard, get a stable job, get married, and start a family. This path represented security. But today, the world looks very different. Younger generations often want something else. Creative careers, starting businesses, traveling the world, or taking their time before settling down. Because of these differences, older relatives sometimes struggle to understand these choices. They might ask questions that sound critical, even if they don't mean them that way. From their perspective, they may simply be worried or confused, but from your perspective, it can feel like constant pressure. Then there's the advice. Relatives often love giving advice, and sometimes it can be helpful. They have years of experience, after all. But there's a difference between helpful advice and constant questioning. You might hear things like, "When are you getting married?" or "Why did you choose that career?" When asked again and again, it can feel overwhelming. Like your life choices are constantly under inspection. Sometimes, you just want to enjoy time with your family without feeling like you're being interviewed. Here's something important to remember. In many situations, relatives behave this way because they believe they are helping. Some are genuinely worried about your future. Others are simply repeating the same behavior they experienced when they were younger. Maybe their parents compared them to others, so they continue the same pattern without even thinking about it. This doesn't excuse the behavior, but understanding where it comes from can make it easier to deal with. So, how should you handle these situations? Getting angry usually makes things worse. A better approach is balance. You can listen politely without feeling like you must agree. You can respect their opinion while still following your own path. Setting gentle boundaries can also help. Sometimes, a calm response like, "I'm still figuring things out," or "I'm happy with my choice," is enough. You don't have to explain every detail of your life. Most importantly, remember that your life decisions belong to you. Your career, your goals, and your timeline are personal. Over time, many relatives will slowly start to understand your choices, especially when they see you happy and confident. Family relationships are not always simple. They come with love, support, expectations, and sometimes a little tension. The next time a relative asks an uncomfortable question, take a deep breath. Try not to take it too personally. Sometimes it's just habit, concern, or a different perspective. So instead of letting it ruin your day, just smile, enjoy the food, and focus on the people who truly support you. Because at the end of the day, every family has its complicated moments, and that's just part of being human. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.